Hey guys, this is Army Delta 13 here, back with another video. This video is about MEPS, and MEPS stands for Military Entrance Processing Station. And what that is pretty much you go and you process, whether it's your medical or whatever it is. You go and then whether you go just for medical or whether you just go to enlist or whether you go for both, whatever. Um, Same thing as last time in the ASVAB video. I'm going to go over my experience, which was today, and then I'll give you some tips on MEPS, because MEPS is long and boring. I can say that right now. It's long and boring, and you wait and you wait and you wait, and it seems like it's never going to end, and you just wait and wait and wait until it's finally over. So here's how my day started off today. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning. I got ready. I showered, and the reason, guys, when you guys go to MEPS, do not forget to shower, because that is disgusting if you guys don't. Okay, because they were gonna check for you males. Excuse the language. They're gonna check your balls and check your ass. Okay, for females, same thing. They're gonna check your ass and gonna check other stuff for you too. I don't know that process because I didn't go through it, so I don't know. Point is shower and be clean, because they can DQ you and they will disqualify you if you are dirty, whether it's your ears or whatever. If you stink, then say goodbye, because no, you're not gonna be doing that, any of that. So I got to MEPS at 4:30 a.m. because my recruiter picked me up here at my house in the morning. I didn't do the shuttle. I didn't stay at the hotel overnight. So if you guys were expecting me to talk about the hotel, look for another video. But I did not do the hotel. I did not do the shuttle. Uh, so I got there. I waited for a bit because the doors open at 0500, which is 5 a.m. And when I went in, I waited in line, and they took us into the metal detector. That's the first thing I had to go through. Same thing as the ASVAB, going through the metal detectors. This time my recruiter was not with me. I waited with everyone else that was waiting to process. Same thing. Take off your belt. Take off anything that's metal. Your phone, keys, anything. Take it out, everything out of your pocket. Walk through the metal detector, and then instead of going to your branch liaison office right away, you go straight down into the medical briefing area. I don't know how they do it in different, MEPS locations, but here in LA and L.A.MEPS, that's what you do. And simply, you just got to read through it, and it just tells you the process and what's going to happen throughout that whole day when you're doing your medical examinations. Uh, After that, you go to your branch liaison office and you get your name tag just like last time. You go to the front desk, you do the finger scan again, and they'll tell you to go up, and they'll tell you, okay, you're ready for medical processing, and you go up and you do your medical. You walk in, they make you verify some information, they make you sit down, and then they take your blood pressure once you get there. They write it down in your packet that you took upstairs, and then that's it. So you wait until they tell you, okay, time to go to medical briefing again. Except this time you will be filling out some other stuff, and they'll go more into depth with what the medical briefing that they'll give you there, and they'll explain more into depth of what you're going to be doing. So different things that will go on that day for medical briefing, well, not just for the briefing, but for the medical in general. You're gonna have your overall physical. You're gonna have blood drawn from you. You're going to get a vision test. You're going to get an audio test, and you're going to do the duck walk. Anything else I'm missing? No. You're going to do the duck walk. So I'm going to explain each and every one of those. For the physical, the doctor will ask you a couple questions about if you've ever used illegal drugs, if you've ever gotten arrested, things like that. But nothing like that. Anything. But he should be asking you some questions. He's going to check your heart, how well you breathe, your lungs, your throat, your teeth, your ears, and your nose. Make sure to, like I said, clean your ears, clean your nose, because those are the things they're going to be checking for the males and the females as well. Uh, so then after they do all that, and for the guys, they check your ball sack and they check your ass. Just they're checking for hemorrhoids, or I don't know what they're checking for, but they're checking for something. And then, so that's the overall physical. And then there's the blood being drawn, and I think with that they're checking for HIV and different alcohol levels as well. I'm guessing. Um, Not that big of a deal. I mean, if you hate needles, then get over it. You have to do it, and that's pretty much it for the blood drawn. For the vision test, they're gonna test you on color blindness, and they're going to test you on how well you can see, like in general. They'll show you a couple numbers that are colored in but lightly, and you have to identify that number, and then they'll switch to like the little glass thingy, like where you look through it, and you have to identify the different letters. That's easy. If you have glasses though, please take them. I had to take mine today. It's, just because it's mandatory. They need to know if we wear glasses and if we have to have them on. Well, not really, but I had them on. Um, so that's the vision test. And you got the audio test, which is you just go in. You got headphones with, I believe it was red on the right and blue on the left. You put them on, and you have like a little clicker. And on the left side, you'll hear different sounds. And you just click it, just pretty much letting them know that you heard the sound. And same thing for the right. You click it, and it's several times. It's different tests. After that, you have the urinalysis as well. The urinalysis is where you piss in a cup in front of a doctor with other dudes, other guys in the restroom. Yeah, I think there'll be like 5 or 6 guys in the restroom, and you get the cup and you piss in it, and those are the doctors watching everyone piss at the same time, and yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable. And then after that, you have the duck walk. The duck walk, you have to strip down all of your boxers, take off your shirt, your socks, everything except your boxers, and you'll be doing different uh, exercises like move your wrists up and down and do the duck walk and walk on your toes and walk on your heel and all this other good stuff. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Let me just give you a quick tip and quick advice, quick suggestion. Go to the line that people do not want to go to. Today, when I went, the first thing I noticed was everyone went to the urinalysis, the audio, and the visions test. Everyone went there. The physical and the blood test, the blood testing. No one was at those lines. No one, literally no one. I don't understand. I mean, I guess they don't want. I mean, obviously it's uncomfortable, but I got what I did is I got the uncomfortable things taken care of first. So I went first. I did my physical. I got that taken care of, and then I got the needle, and they took out blood, and that's it. After that, I don't have to worry about anything else except for the duck walk. The duck walk will always go last. Usually, everyone today did it last. So usually it should be last. But I got taken care of all those other things. I did the duck walk. So what I did was the physical first, blood test. Then I did the audio, vision, urinalysis. I pissed in a cup. Then I did the duck walk, and you have to be waiting in the briefing area. And if there's a group already inside, I think it's a group of 12 or 13 that can go in at a time. After you are done with that, from the duck walks section, they'll send you over to the doctor. To the ethics, the assistant CMO, the assistant chief medical officer, and she will or he will just go over the medical things with you and make sure everything's okay. I ran into something today where they had to do like I don't know what to call it, EKG or EGK, I don't know what to call it. I guess it was checking my heart. I guess my pulse wasn't good, and they had me do that, and they were checking electricity things in my heart. I don't know what they were doing, but it took forever. They took 3 tests. Two out of those three were like wrong because I guess one of the switches on one of the stickies on my body wasn't functioning correctly, or I don't know, and they fixed it. And the point is, I was good. After medical briefing, they will send you back to your liaison office downstairs, whether it's Marines, Army, National Guard, Coast Guard, whatever. Obviously, I went to the National Guard office. I went down there, and I went there and I told them I'm done with my medical. Okay, did you take the TAPIS test? No, I did not take the TAPIS test. The TAPIS test, just for your information, the TAPIS test is a personalities test. I don't think all branches take it because I spoke to someone enlisting in the Air Force today, and she told me that they didn't take TAPIS. I don't know, but point is that for the Army and the Army National Guard and Marines, you have to take the TAPIS. and that's pretty much a personality test. It doesn't affect you on anything unless you're crazy, but other than that, you should be good. And that's pretty much it. After that, they told me to go eat. I went upstairs to eat. They gave you Togo's, I guess, Subways. I don't know what they are. Like little like sandwiches with chips, cookies, and water. I got water, and that's it. Well, when I was eating, they called my the National Guard office called my name on the intercom, and I had to go downstairs and fill out finish filing paperwork or finishing paperwork. So I went downstairs. I did my paperwork. Chose my job. I'm scheduled to leave now on July 7th to Oklahoma Fort Sill for Field Artillery Tactical Automated Tactical Data System Specialist. That is my MOS 13 Delta. So I should be leaving soon. Well, next year actually, after I graduate high school. So after I finished that paperwork, he gave me this same folder that I showed you in the beginning. He gave me this folder, and in here was different information, different papers. And he told me to go to the front desk and say that I was ready for phase one of my enlistment. Phase one is pretty much your like a pre-enlistment interview, and they interview you real quick just to verify your information, make sure it's correct. That's it. You go upstairs, you get fingerprinted. Oh, another thing about fingerprinted. Before the medical examinations are finished, you will get fingerprint on on all 10 fingers, right and left, off 5 on each hand, so 10, obviously. You'll get finger scanned, and that will get sent, I guess, to the FBI. It's called a life scan for those of you that don't know, and that will get sent to the FBI. Another thing, in the medical area, and well, pretty much everywhere you go that day, they will tell you if you lie to us, you will go to jail. If you lie to us, you'll pay a fine. If you lie to us this, if you lie to us that. No. Under no circumstances can they throw you in jail for lying. That's not right. They're just trying to scare you and make you seem stupid so that way you can say something that you're not really supposed to say. Okay, if your recruiter tells you not to say something, then don't say it. If he tells you to say something, then say it. Simple as that. So after that, after phase one, I get fingerprinted again just for something else, and that's it. I go back down to my liaison office, tell them I'm done with phase one, and that I'm ready for phase two. They do a couple stuff on the computer. I guess that's my phase two. I guess I don't know. And then the soldier there told me, all right, go to the front desk and tell them you are ready to swear in. This is where I was like, yes, my day is finally done. Almost, at least. So I went there and we sat down in the room I was in the morning, the medical briefing area before I went upstairs. And we just went over a couple things, just to, a quick review about what swearing in is, how it's going to be like. They taught us how to stand at attention, about what's it called, stand at attention, parade rest, and at ease. And those are things you will learn if you guys join the military, or when you guys know, or if you guys know it, then great, because I already did. And that's it. And the officer walks in, the captain. She was a captain from the army. She walked in and she swore us in. And first people to swear in were the National Guardsmen, because our oath for National Guard is a little bit different, simply because we are swearing in also with the governor of California. Because I'm a National Guardsman in California. Same thing, same oath, except it adds one line because of the governor, and that's pretty much it. No, I mean nothing too fancy. And then after that, everyone else went. They swore in, and that's it. They took a couple pictures, and that's it. You went back in. You got your contract. You got 2 printouts of a contract, and that's it. You only got 2 printouts, and one of them is for them. One of them is for you. Do not lose your contract. If you lose your contract, then you're screwed. Not you won't get in trouble, but it's on you, because later on in the future you might need that contract. They might lose it, they might misplace it, something might happen. So save your contract, save every paperwork they give you. This whole folder is filled of just paperwork that they gave me that are just copies. This is going to stay with me. So if you guys enlist, keep your things. That's pretty much it for the whole enlistment process. I am officially a part of the United States military, of the United States Armed Forces. I'm not a soldier just yet, but I am a part of the military, and I am in the military already simply because I signed contract and I already swore in. Okay, so I'm good to go with that. That's pretty much it. Um, for the medical briefing, once again, you get your name tag and you get a little sticker on it, and little one by one after you do a certain station. For example, if it's physical, you sign. The doctor signs off physical. If it's audio, then you sign off the A for audio and V for visual, and whatever. And then you get like an F stamp for fingerprints. And that's pretty much it for MEPS. It's not rocket science. It's really simple. If you haven't taken your ASVAB, you will take that. I'm guessing although you should have taken your ASVAB already, but I don't know. I don't know how other places do it, but L.A.MEPS, you should have done it. Pretty much. I mean, I did it before. So that's it. Couple of tips, like I said. One, mainly listen to your recruiter. If your recruiter tells you to say something, you say it. If he tells you not to do it, no, not to say it, don't say it. Listen to your recruiter. Also, they'll try to scare you and tell you if you don't tell me the truth, or if you're lying, you will get discharged and you will get arrested for this, and that, and you will be charged a fine for this, and that. And that's not true. Okay, so don't even worry about it. Be honest with your recruiter beforehand. If your recruiter asks you, have you ever smoked marijuana? If you have, be honest and say, yes, I have. Okay? Um, so that's it. Another suggestion, like I said, keep your paperwork. Do not lose your paperwork because in some cases you might need it again. So do not be that person. Don't be an idiot and lose it. That's the last thing you want to do. Clothing attire for MEPS. Obviously, I didn't wear this white T-shirt. I wore this with a nice, like, dress shirt over it. Nothing gang related, nothing perverted, nothing that is not appropriate to wear. Dress something nice. And I'm not saying to dress fancy either, with the tie and everything. Although some people do, but dress nice and casual. Like, don't go too fancy, but don't go bum either because that's kind of like a bad impression for you. At least in my eyes, it's kind of a bad impression. So try to dress casual, nice and formal. And that's it. Alright, then what other tips? Pay attention to everything they tell you. Everything, meaning whether that's whether if they tell you, and they'll tell you over there, they'll tell you do not do anything unless I tell you to do it. Even if it's like a simple pen, they'll tell you do not pick up your pen unless I tell you to do it. You will take a breathalyzer test. So if you get the hotel and you stay overnight at the hotel and you've been drinking, guess what? It's going to appear. It's going to appear on your breathalyzer test. So don't be an idiot. Do not drink the night before. Do not be smoking the night before, especially if you're at the hotel, because if they catch you, then you're done. Um, and that's pretty much it for MEPS. If you have, thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment in the box below. Subscribe, like, share with your friends. I hope this information was useful. If you guys have any other ideas for me to make another video, let me know. I will try my best to make a video. I should be going to RSP, which is Recruit Sustainment Program, National Guard. You guys should know what that is. If you guys don't, look it up. Quick thing on RSP is just a simple, like, dessert or a little taste of what basic training is going to be like. They teach you a little bit about what it's like, basic training. They teach you about the phonetic alphabet, the soldier's creed, the ranks, and all the other good stuff. So I should be getting sent to RSP this month in October, but since the whole government shutdown thing, we're not going to be able to. So we'll be going probably somewhere in November. So I'll make my first video on RSP in November. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and that's it, guys. Bye.